Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Quest VIII. Last time we, started this, I was just streaming pretty much on a whim, and folks told me they wanted to see more, so we are back in, the world of, I'm not sure what the world's called, but we're back in the world, we're back in Fairyberry, which is the town where we are, and we are pretty much getting ready to get started. I had planned on going out into the field basically in between time and finding any treasure that I couldn't find before, or I don't know, maybe doing a little bit of level grinding and such. But when I walked out the door, I discovered that, there's stories, so I didn't want you guys to miss any of that. So let's go ahead and head out here and, have some story. A little bit, anyway.
What happened? Did you do what the young girl asked? Well... What? Domagus killed Master Rylus? The same Domagus we're looking for?
I love, by the way, all the little blue lines there back and forth in the background. This whole sort of dumbstruck moment on Trode's face.
That fiend killed his own teacher? And you say he headed south? Then there's no time to lose. We must go after him at once. Let's be on our way.
Well, he's in no hurry, is he? Alright, so we just have to basically venture onward. We are headed toward that gate that we saw last time. We weren't able to pass through it, though, because it was pretty well guarded. But now we should be able to pass through it and manage alright. Especially since we've got stronger party members and all that jazz. Let's see. We don't have world maps, so we can't look. Okay. I know when we get across the bridge, there are a couple of areas, or a couple of treasures, actually, that we can pick up before we get into the city itself. Well, town itself. And from there, in essence, all we really have to do is proceed through from that point. Let's see. Okay, checkpoint's that way. Alright, so this is the way we need to go. Alright, just making sure. Especially as expansive as this game can be, oh boy. It's definitely easy to get lost if you're not careful. Especially before we have a world map of any sort. Yeah, we're gonna kind of need some help as far as being able to manage. Should be alright though, I would figure. Alright, let's see. I think the checkpoint should be fairly close by. I believe we gotta go over a bridge to get to it. But in doing so, we get Drakis that are cheating and making first strikes. Shame on you. Silly Drakis. Okay. There we go. Fortunately, though, a good strong boomerang throw will take care of everything. I was looking into some information in between, basically in the last week, because as it turns out, I do in fact have the Dragon Quest strategy guide, as I thought I did. I'm going to be trying to push the hero toward, I think, more humanity for now, so that we can get Zoom, which is the teleport spell. That will come very much in handy in terms of going back to get stuff later. And going back to get treasure once we have the ability, because we'll get the item for it, I think, fairly soon. And we hit level for Yangus, nice. Yay! And we get 5 skill points, dear Jesus. Okay, alright, well, let's see, let me just go ahead and do an even distribution. Well, I say even. Alright, cool, so we got Helm Splitter, yeah, good. Let's take a look at that. Helm Splitter, not attributes, I need to use, well, actually it won't show up until he's in battle, okay. Because this just shows field magic, I'd forgotten about that. Oh well, it's alright. Should be easy enough to go through anyhow. I'll just show it off when we get to battle. How about that? Okay, checkpoint should be, well, never mind, this way. I guess that way over there is just to the tree. Drakkies! Alright, yes, let's show that off. Fortunately, you notice the helm splitter or the skills and such, you see a 0 of 5 over there. That is detailing how much MP that they use. Fortunately, this one doesn't use anything, and I don't have an axe for him anyway, so, alright, we're not showing that off yet. Whoops. But yeah, once we do get an axe, trust me, I will be using Helm Splitter a pretty good bit. Okay, if Yang is just leveled up, Hero should be getting pretty close. I would figure. I know Yangus is leveling up at a faster rate, which is a little puzzling, but okay. Alrighty, hello y'all. Go ahead and take you guys out. I don't think the boomerang's going to take care of all of it. Yeah, left one so that Yangus could thwack him upside the head. You know, pretty much we are over-leveled for the enemies that are here, except for the unique ones. It's a pretty apparent circumstance, so let's go through here, the now magically open checkpoint, and as it turns out, well, magically open might be a very appropriate way to put it. A little too appropriate in a sense. Okay, so now we're here. We have made our way to our first new area of the world. And right when we get out of here, we've got a treasure we can go pick up. It's over here somewhere. There it is. Hi. And of course, in doing so, we get new enemies. Bodkin Archers and the Fungols. Oi. Okay. Go ahead and kick into gear here. And well, hey, at least we took one of them out the first turn. Second one should go down. Yeah, there we go. Not too bad, and much better experience, you notice. Holy cow. Just by magically crossing a bridge, the experience gets tons better. Definitely a Dragon Quest trait. 3 skill points, yay! Okay, let's see. Put 2 into courage, and 1 into swords. Alright, sweet. Attack power increases by 5 when he's equipped with a sword. And at this point in time, of course, I'm not equipped with a sword, so go figure. Hello, slime earrings. Let's see who will be best to equip those on. Okay, I think they put them in the bag. Yeah, let's see. Defense plus 4. And I want to transfer them to somebody's inventory. Looks like Yangus actually needs the defense more, so I will go ahead and equip. That's not what I meant to do. Equip them, please. There we go. I know when you get certain artifacts or certain pieces of equipment, it will actually give a character profile to show what they look like with them equipped. So we'll see that at some point in time. I don't think we'll see it just yet, but we will run across that eventually. Alrighty, I've killed you guys before, so it shouldn't be too bad. Except you're definitely stronger. Like I was saying. Alright. Miss me! Or not. That's alright. This turn will take care of you. I actually do want to go ahead and grab the other treasure that we have before we get to Alexandria, which is the name of the town we're heading to. Sorry, needed to check something just a second. Okay, I am glad I checked. Alright. Okay, there we go. Alright, so, I want to pick up the treasure. You'll notice Alexandria coming up. I believe it's going to be on the left side as we move through here. There's a treasure that you can actually get a little bit beyond Alexandria's gates if you want to do some running around for it, which I'm going to do because it's not too far away. So I don't think it's going to be too much of a stress. Unless, of course, I run into stronger enemies here, like the fencing fox. What was the other one? Oh, skippers, okay. I want to focus on the fencing fox. Wow, go alliteration. But yeah, that would be why, because he hits hard. And I want to make sure he doesn't. The, whatever they're called, the skippers, that's it. Good God. The skippers aren't so bad until they try to slow me down. Well, great. Good job. Slow me down. But you die anyway, so meh. But you notice the experience has gotten a lot better, and so too has the money, so definitely worth cultivating when it comes to that. Let's see. This is the gate to the town where we're wanting to go. Alright, the treasure should be a little bit beyond it, but I've got to watch out, because if I remember correctly, there is a unique monster roaming around here somewhere. And I might be able to take it on, but I'd rather not take the risk if I don't have to. At least not yet, anyway. There is a purpose to... Oh, God. I should have healed. Okay. You... Go after all of them. You try to kill a fencing fox, and please do so quickly, because I don't want them to kill Yangus. I said I don't want them to kill Yangus. Oh boy, this could be bad. Oh, this is bad. Alright. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Alright, let's see. Well, I'm definitely going to have to heal Yangus and hope that this goes off quickly. Yeah, because I don't have any items for him. So you're just going to have to go after that fencing fox. I am okay with that for now as far as decreasing a... Oh my God. Please attack me, please attack me, please attack me, please... No, you frack! Okay, that'll heal me though, so... Alright. Oh God, I didn't mean to. Holy crap, that actually worked! Oh God, I can't believe that worked. Alright, well, that changes my plans drastically, because I gotta get myself out of here. Hey, Pyro! Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. You, just missed me almost dying. So, yeah, great start to the stream, huh? Well, I was gonna go and get the treasure before I went in here, but unfortunately it looks like plot dictates otherwise, or my strength dictates otherwise. Pretty nice place. Very scenic and all sorts of rusticity and such.
Halt! Who goes there? Don't waste your breath, scoundrels. I can spot bandits a mile off.
I think it's the headgear that Yangus is wearing that gives it away.
This is for Alistair. Come on, Mash. Let's get him! Yes, sir, bangers.
Yep, we have our first ridiculous British pun of the game, bangers and mash. Oh, Lord. Ah, the names.
Prepare to meet your maker!
This might actually be pseudo-difficult. Oh, good, it revived Yangus. That's nice. Okay, never mind. I thought, I was afraid for a second, oh God, this is going to be terrible because Yangus is dead.
What on earth are you two rascals up to now?
Right.
Stop it at once.
I forgot, it's story. It's not an actual battle. I hope it's a free revival of Yangus, though.
Where are your manners? That's no way to welcome travelers. Ow!
Wow, apparently she's got a really hard hand because I've never known an actual hand to hit like a metal pot does.
Ow!
Now, he is wearing a metal pot, so it works for him.
Didn't Miss Jessica ask you to run an errand for her? And here you are playing around. I forgot. You better run along before Jessica finds out. Yikes! I'm so sorry. They don't mean any harm. It's just that our village has been through a lot lately. Ask around for yourselves. You'll see. There's nothing wrong with the place, mind. It's a lovely village, really. Make yourselves at home.
And steal all of our treasures. Why, yes, I think I will. But how you doing, Pyro? Glad to see you in. I'm glad you could join me. Let me see what stuff I can get here that might actually prove helpful. Pretty much everything. Unfortunately, though, I don't have that much money, so I'm going to have to be judicious on what I get. Of course, that being said, I can afford to be a little less than judicious about getting more of these medicinal herbs because, well, that I don't have any problem spending money on. Please put it in the bag. Let's see. I want... Ooh, I'm going to have to raise some money for this or sell my old stuff. But I don't know that I have much old stuff to sell. Let's see. I've got that. I'm wanting to keep my equipment for now just because I'm not really sure if the alchemy pot's coming up pretty soon, and I don't remember if that stuff can be mixed or not. Okay, I do want to get a new weapon though. I want to get... Oh, I've already got the copper sword for hero. What am I thinking? Okay, let me see if I can get... Okay, those are both clubs. Oh, here we go. Get me a... I can't afford an axe. Alright, well, it'll be a better weapon for Yangus in time, just not yet. Because I spent myself out a little bit. Alright, so here is Alexandria. Not really a whole lot to it, except that mansion in the background, which we'll get to eventually. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow, it did give me a free revive. That's nice. I'm grateful. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth here. Alright, what was I wanting to do? Wait a second. Oh, well, first off, let me put this in the bag. I don't think you can actually sell it. I don't recall, though. Let me go ahead and move the copper sword over. I'm actually going to go ahead and equip it because I think this includes the +5 that I just got for equipping a sword. It's hard to tell, though, because it doesn't really say in regards to damage and such. But if that is the case, then I'm leading Hero down the path I kind of want him to take, which is mostly a sword fighter. Dual Magus. Oh, well. Yeah, they never heard of him, so what? I'll go around and bash all your stuff in anyway, just to see if I can take some treasures from you. Okay, let's see. Oh, cool. Well, I got another medicinal herb. Go figure. The jewels in the eyes of the Alexandra statue. Huh. Okay. We'll have to go see that later. But first, I want to steal your stuff. And you have nothing to steal. Oh, you do have money, though. I will gladly thieve that. Again, I love the JRPG trope of, hey, we're the JRPG heroes. We can steal all your stuff, and you can't say anything about it. Ooh, yeah. Alistair. Unfortunately, of course, as it just mentioned, we won't be meeting him because he's slightly dead. Let's see, okay, never lorded it over us. Well, it's good that he, even though he had a position of authority, he didn't really lord over the people, because so many folks that can do that. It's a rather easy thing to do, actually. Uh-oh, that's no good. Well, we need to see if we can maybe do something for them. I mean, the Albert family seems to be the big family in town. So, of course, we obviously want to help them out if we can. And there's nothing to steal from you, so I'm not going to save here just yet. We haven't really done a whole lot, honestly. I think once I get done with the stuff here in Alexandria, then I will save before we head out to, well, the tower that they're talking about. That's the next area. Surprise. Women like Miss Jessica are really va-va-voom. Possibly. I don't know. You might want to wait a couple of decades before you go looking into that, though. Yeah. that is a joke that we will see resounding a lot as far as the whole va-va-voom stuff. And, well, if you've seen any of Dragon Quest Heroes, you've probably already seen Jessica. Or if you played this game before, of course you've seen her. If not, then, well, you'll see. You'll see what they mean, and they will illustrate it expressly later in the game. You can get different information! Yay! Well, that's nice. Okay, let's see. And if we don't rest in Jessica's house, which I don't recall if we do or not. If we don't, then I'll rest here, obviously, before we leave. But first, I will smash stuff, and steal stuff, and etc. Ooh, holy water, good. That's nice. I know the holy water's good for keeping weak enemies away, and it's also good for alchemy pot stuff, so definitely want to have a few vials of that on hand if really you need to. Okay. You got anything in here? No. Darn it. Too bad. Oh, okay. Well, going to say the Statue of Alexandria is what keeps you living? That's a pretty big burden for a statue to have, I guess. Alexandra's Day. Wow, that's a nice day. Well, hopefully we can solve this problem so that you can go visit your statue. I wonder what it is about Alexandra's Day that makes it so holy. The blessing of the goddess or something of that ilk? I would assume so, anyway. Hello! Yes, the Albert family! And I don't think I can do anything outside, but I do want to check anyway. This game definitely promotes exploration of your surroundings, and we've seen it already, just in the first couple of hours or so of what I streamed last week. Let's see. That's a big place. I think we can case around downstairs before we go after, well, finding out what's upstairs, I guess. Make sure you behave. Oh, no, I didn't mean to. No. If you talk to somebody more than once and you want to skip their conversation, you can hit triangle to speed it up, which is nice. Just in case you happen to run into something like that. Okay, let's see. Ah, darn it. Oh, well. I thought you had something to steal. Okay, is there anything to read? No, guess not. Alright. I'm playing this somewhat from memory because I do have a strategy guide, but I'm not really in a position to where I can prop it up here or have it to where it's just sitting there staring at me. So, I'm, to some degree, just sort of playing this as I can. Miss Jessica and her poor mother. Oh yes, poor mother. Just not fighting roaming monsters. Yeah, no kidding. I'm not really strong enough to handle that just yet. Okay, what's up, Cook? The secret to the door of the Eastern Tower. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Good, I got cheese. Definitely can use that, like I mentioned before, if Munchie, if we decide to do anything with Munchie, we can definitely use that cheese. Never really liked... Ooh, well that's too bad. Okay, well, let's see, what's in here? Oh, this is the dining room, I guess. Hi. Nope. Yeah, you might want to be careful to whom you say that sort of thing there. I think this just opens up the other side of the hall. Yeah, alright. So up we go. And hi there. I have no idea who you are, but I guess we'll find out shortly. First, go explore around a little bit here. And wow, we've got another upstairs. I forgot about that it was a 3-level place. All Alright, let's see. Well, I just got the... Would you quit opening that meat? Alright. Nothing I can really do over there. So, this is... Yeah, this is basically just... rob everything. Smash. As she's standing there, I take the barrel out, or the... Yeah, it is a barrel.
Oh, look out! It isn't safe here.
Okay.
Just look, there's a mouse. I hate mice. Why do I have to deal with it? Oh.
Uh-oh. Well, bye-bye, Mousy.
See? Did you see it? Just now. Oh, what am I going to do? Jessica's room is on the other side of that wall. Oh, dear.
Well, I don't think we'll explore that just yet. Right now, though, we're going to steal stuff. Seed of Magic, definitely nice. Very nice. Okay. Go ahead and grab whatever else we have in here. I'm not sure why the game slows down like it does whenever you're breaking barrels and other such stuff. It's not recording in my frame rate drops, or any frame rate drops, so I don't think that's a problem. It's just, it acts a little odd when you break stuff, that's all. Alright, so I think that area is where I've got to go to really wrap the plot going. World famous poet. Okay, I've never heard of you. Hello, world famous poet. Nope. The sea of true love is strewn with the flotsam of despair. Yeah, you, no offense, but you look like a bit of a cad, so... Sorry. Yeah, you make those intentions clear. You will find harbor in your lady's bosom. And etc. I guess. Oh boy. I have a feeling that fiancé has never actually happened, but yeah, we'll see. Hello, Rosalind, aka Jessica's mom. No one is permitted to set foot inside the house. I'm here. I'm not sure how nobody's permitted to set foot in here if idiot fiance and I are both in here, but okay. My daughter's less than happy about this arrangement. Well then, okay. Well, we might have to talk to yon gentleman. Don't think there's anything around here. Nah, there's not. So let's go ahead and talk to Bangers and Mash again. Well, excuse me. Well, alright then. So we can't get through. But this is where the mousy hole actually comes into play. Because you go through, and, well, I think once we talk to it, we can send Munchie through the thing. There's a hole in the wall. Yep. Let's send old Munchie through. And so, we get to play, just like Handpan and Wild Arms. We get to be a roaming mouse through the attic area and into Jessica's room. Fortunately, there aren't any enemies here, so don't worry about running into any encounters or anything like that. I don't think you can open up anything in here, so all this sitting around is just tantalizing you. It's unfortunate, but it works out fairly well all in all. Let's see. Do I go... I guess I could go down the stairs if I wanted to. Yeah, I like them, especially when they're helpful protagonist devices in these games, like you see here and with Handpan. Yay! And we got another mouse around here, so I guess I ought to go ahead and talk to it. Hi. Can I talk to you? Apparently not. Meh, oh well. Whee! I like, though, that I can just fall off the floor or fall down onto the floor and take no damage. That there is no such thing as fall damage in this game. I mean, not that there would be anyway, but it's nice to see. Hi. Oh, I gotta run up here. I was about to say, wait a minute, how do I get back? The answer is the railing, silly. I believe the letter actually officially points us to our next destination. I'm not quite sure, though.
I don't know who will find this letter, but please consider it my last will and testament. For by the time you read this, I will already be gone. I am going to the tower in the east. I will not return until my brother's death is avenged. Mother, I'm sorry for the damage I've caused to our family's reputation. But this is about something far bigger than tradition. I must follow my heart, no matter the consequences. Please forgive me. And to Bangers and Mash, I'm sorry for lying to you. I hope you'll forgive me as well. Signed, Jessica.
And hello, I guess you're supposed to be S. Baser? Am I reading that right, or is it just S? I'm not sure, sorry. But hi, glad you could join us. I hope you enjoy being in here. I am, of course, playing Dragon Quest VIII, and we just discovered that Jessica is, well, missing, so we have to go find her. I apologize for not saying hi shortly or directly after you said something. I just wanted to go ahead, Sleazer. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, alright, it makes sense now. But I apologize for not saying anything earlier. I was just wanting to let the vocals go with Jessica's letter before I said anything. But yeah, glad you could join us. And hey, Nico, good to see you too. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, Nico is over in Europe, so it's a little late for him. Or early, I guess, if you want to put it that way. But hi, glad you could make it. However long you're able to stay, that's great. If not, then okay. Just glad to see you. Alright, well now that we've gotten that taken care of and we know where we're going, let's go ahead and buy stuff. Let's see. I don't know if I can sell that soldier sword. Let me check. I don't know that I need to, honestly. At least not right now, anyway. And we can't sell Jessica's letter. Darn it. Oh, well. Okay, let me... I'm gonna have to raise some money to buy that axe. I think I want to do that, though. So let me go rest, and then we'll go from there. Excuse me. Nico, Dragon Quest VIII was released on the PS2 in, I believe, 2000... Oh god, I don't even remember. A little while ago, to say the least. But yeah, it was released for PS2. And it is... I don't know that it's been ported to any other consoles or handhelds. I didn't really do the research into Dragon Quest VIII as I normally would with other games. If I do Let's Plays, I'll do more research. But with this one, I was just streaming on a lark and it kind of kept going. But yeah, it does look really good for a PS2 game. It helps that I'm running it on my emulator at 3 times the normal resolution. So in effect, I'm pretty much running this at about 1300p, technically speaking. Now granted, it's a little bit of a push as far as some of the graphics go, because you can improve some stuff. There's a garbage version for Android. Oh, sorry Android. This game really does not merit garbage at all. It is really good, and should look good. Alright, well, Sleazer, I will ask you a question that I ask all my other streamers who are new to me. Where are you joining us from? Well, it took some doing to make this work, because I I had initially tested this a little bit on my emulator just with default settings. Hi, Drac Mages. And this might be a good time to equip the boomerang too. Well, because there are 4 of them. That is not what I meant to do. That is also not what I meant to do. But yeah, I had originally tested this out, and it didn't run so well. So I monkeyed around with some settings and realized that for whatever reason, my PS2 was streaming, or the emulator was working from something other than my graphics card, which is an NVIDIA 960. And once I put the 960 on, it does really, really well. And wow, holy cow, 2 folks watching from Bosnia. Oh my goodness. It's kind of funny. I've got more fans, or at least as many fans, certainly stream fans, from Europe as I do from anywhere else. It's kind of odd. I mean, I've got a fair number of Americans who watch me stream too, but I've got a lot of Europeans for whatever reason. Okay, so you're on the... Oh. Speaking of, didn't Croatia make it into the round of 16 at the Euros? I think I remember seeing that, but then again, I might be wrong. Okay, so I know of Sarajevo. I don't know of, well, really anywhere else, so I guess my geography maybe isn't as great as it should be, but my apologies that I live in a country that has 2 oceans between it and pretty much anything else, and as a result doesn't really care that much about geography. Dope. Okay, what I'm doing right now is I want to grind up to 550 so that I can go and buy that axe for Yangus. And while I am doing that, I am gonna see if I can go back and get that treasure that's around here. Okay, let's see, what was it? Fungals and the Hammerhood. Well, I think the Fungals are actually stronger, so let me see about taking them out first. And then Yangus gets put to sleep. Of course he does. And unfortunately, getting hit doesn't wake you up. Right, Num is the only town in Bosnia that has access to the sea. That makes sense. If I'm remembering Bosnia's geography correctly. No, don't psych yourself up, Hammerhood. I'm gonna kill you before you can use it. There you go. Good boy. Well, in this case, I'm gonna race that money before I get to the treasure, so... I think it's up here, if I'm remembering from looking at the map correctly. Treasure? There you are, yeah. Okay, good. Glad I remembered correctly. And hey, Rochambeau, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I just remembered, actually, speaking of, that I've got to go in and name one of my Pokemon after you, because you had mentioned earlier that you wanted a ghost type named... Oh, God. You wanted a ghost type named for you, so I gotta go in and rename Spectra. So I'll have to do that before I stream on Saturday. Oh, come on, don't put me to sleep. Well, okay, we killed one of the foxes. I'm a little bit more okay with it now. Alright, so I am at half health, and Yangus is silenced. I don't really care if Yangus is silenced. I can't read y'all anymore without thinking of Paula Deen. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, y'all! Well, the joys of being a Southerner. Alright, let's see. I want to still focus my attention on the foxes because they are by far the more powerful of the enemies that I have here. And hey, Coolican, good to see you too. Thanks for coming in. We are bandying about the town of Alexandria, killing stuff, collecting treasure, and trying not to die. That's pretty much the order of business at the moment, is trying not to die. Yay! Oh, come on. Not leveling up yet? Jeez. Alright, well, I want to make sure I heal first. Because otherwise, I'm in a load of trouble. You do a bit... Oh, I prefer being named after Litwick. Okay, fair enough. Can I open the treasure? I love that it puts that in there. Oh, you can only open it from the front. Alright, that's the only treasure we've got here, so let me make my way back to town and buy that axe for Yangus. Because I've got him an axe skill now and I want to use it. Gee, who'd have thunk it? So, I want to go ahead and go back. Litwick is amazing. Oh, okay, that's good. Now, folks in the Pokemon stream have been informing me that I need to evolve Drillbur as soon as possible, or get him up to 31 to evolve. Because apparently after that, he turns into a beast. So, then Raxby getting killed every day in stream won't be a thing anymore, hopefully. Best special attacker in Black and White. Wow, that's definitely good. Ow. Okay. Well, we've definitely got enough money now. We've probably got somewhere in the realm of 600 to 700 gold, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay. Now, I'm a little surprised. I thought there was a roaming enemy around here, or very close to here, but I don't quite remember where it's supposed to be. I thought it was really close to town. Alright, anyway. Let's get ourselves some new weapons, shall we? Alright, yes, please. I want to buy the stone axe, which ups his power a lot, as you can see there. And it's also pretty darn expensive. Yes. 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 And I am selling the other one, which was the Oaken Club, so I'm not going to get much for it, but still. Yay! Okay, I don't think there's anything else I really want to buy, because I've already got a boomerang, and I've got the copper sword, so I don't really have to worry about getting any weapons for Hero. But I do want to take a look at the armor real quick, just to see if I can get anything. Bag's best party member. Yeah, no kidding, right? Alright, I can only afford a shield. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to do more grinding to get at least new armor for both of them before I head out. And like I've mentioned, I don't think anybody was around at the beginning of the video because I just streamed and nobody had seen emails yet. But I was going to do some grinding off camera just to roam around and see if I'd missed out on any treasure and etc, etc. But right as you leave Fairbury for the final time, at least story-wise, there is story to it. So I wanted to show that on camera and not have it be missed, I guess. Oh, hello, Fencing Fox. There's just one of you, so you should die pretty quickly, I would hope. Thwack. There we go. Good job, Yangus. Okay, well, glad you could join me. Hope you have a good, well, I mean morning now. But hope you have a good night and good day, I guess, today, tomorrow for me. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. Glad you could join us. So, for those of you who just recently came in, how are y'all doing? Well, even for those who came in and I hadn't had a chance to ask yet. How are y'all doing? Hope you guys are having good... Well, I mean, for me, it's still Wednesday. For those of you who are in Bosnia and such, it's Thursday already, so... Yeah, kill that Bodkin Archer. Smash his head in. Or just boomerang him to death. That works too. Now, of course, now that I am running around for the express purpose of making money. Ah, yeah, that's right. There you are. I am kind of tempted to take him on. Not quite yet, though. I want to get a little bit of armor first. And good, that's nice to hear. glad to see that folks are doing well. I mean, I always like to have a good positive audience when I stream. I know that's not always possible because, well, life happens, but still, for the most part, things are going nicely, so I am glad to see it. I'm doing pretty well, too. It's been a fairly boring day, really. I talked with basically, not really my boss exactly, but my content leader about some stuff that we're planning on doing for resources in the near future. And let's see, what else did I do? I've been working on editing my next episode of Abyss, which I'm going to release overnight. And so that's pretty much been it. Went to the gym, watched Cristiano Ronaldo pull a tie for Portugal out of his butt. Let's see. Too bad that I had to usher the first day of... Oh. Yeah, that's too bad. Good thing, though, is there are going to be plenty of days of summer to ward in, or to welcome, so... Drac Mages, and they're too stunned to move. Good, I get free turns. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, I need to show off Helm Splitter, too. I picked it up the last time that Yangus leveled up, because I'd gotten enough points in axes, but I didn't have an axe equipped, so I couldn't use it. And I still won't be using it, because they're dead. Yay! Speaking of levels up, good grief, I couldn't have timed it better if I'd tried. Dang, look at that strength up. Good lord. And the skill points, of course. Lost an NBA Finals bet. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, I'm happy for Cleveland, for the city, if nothing else. Because, yeah, the whole, hey, we hadn't won a title in like 50,000 years was definitely a pall that was hanging over their heads. Now it's time to see if the other great sports curse in America can be undone. And that, of course, is the Cubbies, who are, at least right now, the best team in baseball. Well, yeah, it was an intense game, and for the last 4 minutes, it was a game of who's going to intensely make a bucket to actually, win this thing. Because the last 4 minutes, I think until the last maybe 30 seconds or so, nobody scored. It was really weird. And you got to imagine the atmosphere in Oracle Arena, which is the home of the Warriors. You've got to imagine that the atmosphere was just so utterly tense. Okay, I use Boomerang with you, and see if I can use this Helm Splitter this time. There we go. Now, the Helm Splitter, if it hits, I believe it lowers the defense of the enemy that you're hitting. Obviously, if it doesn't kill it. The block turned out to be iconic. Yeah, no kidding. And it really was... I have to go back and watch it again just to see, because the science of it is interesting. Simply from the viewpoint of, well, how far did he have to run to get there, and he had to leap X amount, and... It's interesting to see them sort of, it's interesting to see them break that sort of stuff down, ultimately down to its brass tacks. Okay, sorry. Had to sit up in my chair. Okay, let's see. Go ahead and just kill you guys. I don't think y'all will be too much to deal with, especially since it's just 2 of you. Excuse me. Well, 1 of you will be dead. There we go. And then, we can just go ahead and kill the other one. Hey, there we go. Good. I leveled up. And man, if I thought Yangus's gains were good grief. And a measly 2 more skill points. Alright, well, since I put a couple of I think I got 3 skill points at the last level up, so I put 2 into swords and 1 into courage. I'm going to put 1 into boomerangs and 1 into courage. Alright, where do I stand money-wise? 360. I want to get to probably 4 to 450 before I go back in and buy that armor. I don't remember how much it cost right offhand, but that sounds about right. But I need to get into bigger parties to raise that money quicker. Come on, game, oblige me. And I was about to get killed by those bigger parties earlier, and now... Oh, well, never mind, there's one. And I keep forgetting also, along with that, that I have Whistle. So I can just be standing next to the town gate and whistling enemies in. Boo, quit lowering my defense. It's already low enough as it is. I don't need you to help me. Alright, let's see. Oh, there we go. That'll take care of it. Thanks. That was easy enough. Alright, let me move myself back over here. Just to make sure that I am at an enemy spot, or a spot where I can spawn enemies, but then also where I can duck right inside if I need healing and such. I won't do this too much longer before I go on, just because I know grinding, especially grinding on camera, is not the most interesting thing in the world. But hey, I mean, you guys have been fairly willing to put up with it on Pokemon White so far, so I guess it's not too bad. Alright, let's see. Where does that put us now? It should put us right around 500. Nope, 400. Okay, I think 1 or 2 more battles should suffice. So let's see how this next one turns out here. Let's see. Dragon Quest VIII mantra. Yeah, keep grinding, keep grinding, keep grinding. Unfortunately, unfortunately for the sake of the stream. Yeah, you're right. This game looks good, and it sounds really good with the orchestrated soundtrack. And this is music that, to some degree, you can't get tired of. I mean, you can, but it takes a while. Alright, that'll do. Oh, by the way, also, something, I'm not sure if I'm going to release it now or in the next few days. Well, I say now, not now, obviously, but in the next few days, or either today or next few days, is I've got the first video ready for Final Fantasy Tactics. Basically just an intro. It's only going to be... I don't have enough money, shoot. Well, who needs it the most right now? Really a crapshoot. Let me buy it, though, for me, I guess. And then sell the old armor and see where we stand. But yeah, I've got the video ready for Final Fantasy Tactics, and I think I did a fairly good job on it. I mean, granted, it's only 2 minutes, so woo! It's not as though I did a whole heck of a lot and worked miracles or anything. But still, I think I did a fairly good job with it, and I hope you guys agree when you watch it. Just not sure whether I want to release it, say, overnight along with the next Abyss, or if I want to wait till the weekend when we're a little bit closer to time, I guess. What I'm going to end up doing, though, is next week should be the final episodes, at least for now, of Tales of the Abyss. Because I think I'm going to film the story finale tomorrow. And then from there, there are a couple of episodes of post-game content as far as the post-game dungeon. And from there, then I think I'm going to do one episode talking about a New Game Plus before we stop doing Abyss and move on to Tactics. Am I going to are you talking about naming characters in Final Fantasy Tactics? If so, I'm not really sure because I don't know that I can. I know that you can... I think you could change the names of monsters, but I don't know that you can do so. I don't remember how, at least. Ah, and you notice night is about to dawn because, well, the crickets are starting to chirp. Okay, this battle should definitely do the trick as far as money's concerned. Then we will move on and pretty much go from there. Because I bought some medicinal herbs earlier, so I should be able to use those, obviously, in the tower. along with the healing magic that Hero has here. So I think we should be okay. Alright, now, let's see. What are we looking? 236. I can sell the old armor, which should sell for a little bit at least. And then have money for the inn visit and have a little bit of spare change for just pocket stuff. Hello, I want to buy myself a kilt. I love it though that a leather kilt for Yangus gives more defensive boost than an entire set of scale armor for Hero. Who'd have thunk it? Give it to Yangus. Yes, please. And then I'm going to sell whatever I have on you already, which is... I don't remember. Oh, the grass skirt. Oh, God, that sells for nothing. Let's... Kind of depends on how much the... Depends on how much the in-visit is as to whether I'll need to sell this or not. I don't think it's going to be 16, but I could be wrong. I don't know, we'll see. And perfect timing. Night falls just as I'm walking out to the door of the inn. Coinky dink. I don't think so. Oh, well, it was 8. Thanks. Well, it took half my remaining money. Yes, I had a restful sleep, thank you very much. Now, I will go save, and we will head to the tower so that we can get some stuff done. What I'm thinking about doing as far as this stream goes today is, or well, just the Dragon Quest streams in general, is I may end up making them a little bit longer than previously, than the normal length of 2 hours, because I'm only doing this once a week, obviously. And if I do that, then I'll be able to move through the content a little bit more expeditiously. It depends on how schedules work out to a fair degree, though. But I think I should be okay today for doing it a little bit longer. Besides, there's some folks that hopefully will be coming in a little bit later once they get done with another stream. Yes, I do intend to continue, thank you very much. And so hopefully that'll give them time to get in here and watch at least a bit of what's going on. That's my hope, anyway. Oh, it's early morning. I'm going, wait, why is it doing the slow night music when it's not night anymore? Beats a me! Alright, now, off to the tower, which you see, obviously, in the distance. Hello, Bodkin archers. Let's go ahead and kill you guys. And then, since I just saved, I think I will see about taking on that merry little bull running around in the field. Just to see if I can defeat it or not. I don't know that I can, but... it'd be worth looking at anyway. Hi, there you are, bully. Alright. What's up, bull? Buffalo Bill. Oh, sweet. We get first attack. Okay. Let's see. Nah, that's all I got. I don't need to use spells then. Don't have any abilities, so let me go ahead and just psych up with both of you guys. Just so we can get some extra power going. Okay. Another round of psychs, and then we can see just how hard this guy hits, because I don't quite remember, to be honest. Oh, hi. You hit a fairly decent bit. Alright, well... let me go ahead and attack with me then, and psych up further with Yangus. Okay. Actually, I probably should have switched weapons with me. Just switched over to the sword. Bill is missing a few appendages. Yeah, that poor guy's a little legless. Alright, I want to go ahead and get me on a healing trip then. And Yangus, let me go ahead and do a Helm Splitter with you, and I'm glad I chose to heal you. Perfect timing, wow. And then, get him, thwack! Bill's defense is lowered and tension is back to normal, so... Alright, let's see. Let me switch to the sword. Although I don't have any skills, I mean, it's just one enemy, so it should help a little bit, I think. And I don't think he's gonna kill me by hitting me. So I want to go ahead and continue. Okay, good, I'm not dead. Although the fact that he did act first kind of troubles me a teensy bit. Well, not anymore. We win! Yay! I wasn't sure if I could quite pull that off, but we get a copper monster coin, yay! Which is mostly, you can sell it. Alright, well, definitely need a spot of healing after that. But hey, that worked out fairly well, actually. Alright, let's see. Head off to the tower here and see if we can figure out what the heck has happened. I mean, because when we were there, they mentioned that some tragedy had beset Alastair. And then, of course, Jessica had mentioned that she was going to take vengeance, so we need to see what's going on and hopefully help Jessica. Oh, ha! Y'all didn't get to see the other side of the frog face. I think whichever side the frog's face is facing, haha, determines, I couldn't remember if there's treasure around there or not, determines what attacks that frog face does. Okay, anything around? Ooh, well, there's definitely another side of it, so let's check. I wasn't able to really get a look at this map, so I don't remember what treasures there might be roaming around here. But I'm sure we'll find them. Because I'm going to be expeditious and look all around the place. Well, nothing around here. Crap. It's worth a look anyway. But I like the music for this place. It's really pretty how they have the rolling instruments. It's sort of maneuvering around, I guess. Where you get a sense of a lot of different activities going on in regards to musical aptitude. Yay! Sap that defense! Not that it's going to matter in another turn, because you will be dead. So, have fun lowering defense on something that doesn't exist. Hi. Can we go in? Well, great. Door's locked. Oh, I'm not sure we're actually supposed to be here yet. I forgot. I think we might have to actually cue a scene with Bangers and Mash to be able to make this work. So, if that's the case, then mea culpa. I want to kill the frog face first. Because if not, or at least turn it around, that works too. Yeah, that's the trouble about playing this game after a good long absence of playing it. I'm not sure if I remember all that much. No, hey, at least we're powerful enough. I mean, we seem to be doing fairly well level-wise. Which is definitely one thing you gotta worry about in a Dragon Quest game is levels and the lack thereof. And the problem that the lack thereof can cause. Oh, 4 enemies, okay. Let's see. I think the Bodkin Archer is the worst of those enemies anyway, so, and it just happens to be there first. Oh god, lowering it by 17 and 13? How dare you? Well, it still hit for 1. Never mind. Not so much of a problem. Still kind of cracks me up a little bit how these monsters seem to be faster than we are. Shame on them. That can't be right. And granted, we're not going to be faster than everything, but still, we ought to be faster than something. Because all of those monsters outsped us. Eh, well, not too big of an issue because I mean, we are decently leveled for the folks that are around here. And as such, that'll be alright. We'll just kill them and go on our business. Or Yangus could go first and kill them all. Well, kill that one anyway. By the way, another question while I'm thinking about it. Can you guys hear the AC that I have going on in the background? I was testing it out in regards to if it was catching on my mic, and I didn't